If you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Well, for me, this is it. This is my all-time favorite meal. I love making it. I love the smell when I'm making it. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it. So we're going to go right ahead and start with the meat filling. And you want to have all your vegetables already cut into diced shapes. So we're going to start with adding the onions, the leeks, and the green pepper, and make sure that you saute that with the garlic. Then you're gonna be adding your spices. The reason why we are adding spices is because I want to release the flavors of the spice without having the pungent taste of the spice in the food. So that is why we are frying it up with the vegetables. Then you can just mix it together and make sure that before you add anything else, the spices actually fry together. As you can see there, that is what you want to be seeing on your pot, the spices being fried, and you can add whatever additional spices if you like. I love nutmeg. You see me using it a lot. So yeah, I'm going to be adding nutmeg to this. You can use whatever tomatoes you want, fresh or canned tomatoes. I just prefer using canned tomatoes for this recipe as it is softer and it releases a nice flavor that you really want in the sauce. Again, chili is optional. My family loves it, so I use it a lot. And tomato paste, we also want to fry the tomato paste to caramelize it. So meaning we don't want the sour taste of the tomato paste, just the flavor. Next to go in the pot is the grounded meat, and this is actually pork and not beef mince. And make sure to check out our meat grinding video link down below. For this recipe, I normally use beef mince, but today I decided to try something new with the pork mince and see how it comes out. So you can just mix all that and bring it to a boil. Normally the meat will release its own juices, but if it doesn't, you can still add some warm water, not cold water, to the mixture if it starts burning. Now we're moving on to my favorite part of the meal, which is the creamy white sauce or bechamel with some cheese. You're gonna start with melting your butter. There isn't a recipe for this because I feel like everybody's measurements or quantities will be different from mine. So you're gonna add your flour after the butter has melted and make sure to get this type of consistency. And you really want to mix all that flour with the liquid. Yeah, that is the consistency that you want. Next on the list is the milk. You're gonna gradually add the milk. Again, there isn't a recipe because I feel like everybody's quantities will be different than mine. So that is obviously too thick to be a sauce, so we're gonna keep on adding the milk. And keep on whisking. Make sure that your heat is on low. You do not want to be burning your flour at the bottom. And yeah, if you keep on adding your milk, that is what you're going to get, the consistency. And it's too thick for the consistency that I wanted, so I'm gonna keep on adding some milk and add a pinch of salt for the taste and keep on whisking. And there you go, that is the runny thick consistency that I wanted. Now I'm going to be adding some cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want. I happen to have yellow cheddar, so I'm going to use that. And once you add the cheese to the mixture, make sure to switch off your stove and take the pot off the heat. You do not want to burn your cheese. And there you go, that is done. Now with the macaroni, you can just cook it according to the packaging instructions and you should be good to go. Now it is time to assemble this bad boy. So we had already stacked the first layer. Now we're just gonna show you how to stack the last one. So you're gonna start with your macaroni. Make sure that it is evenly spread on your tray. Then you're going to add your white sauce. I left mine out so it became too thick. That's why you see it as very thick. And you just evenly spread that. Then next on the list is the mince. Then you're gonna also evenly spread that on top. Make sure that it's nicely coated. And lastly, you are going to add your grated cheese, and you can also add breadcrumbs on top if you want a more crunchy surface, but I decided to make it plain today. And yeah, bake that for 20 to 25 minutes in the oven, and it is done. The kitchen smells amazing. It looks amazing and mouth-watering. I can literally eat this entire tray. My sister and I, we normally eat this for about a week straight. We never get tired of eating this meal. It is so delicious, I promise you. If you try it, you will understand why we can eat it for a week straight. And yeah, it is done. Look at all that steam and all that string cheese. It just looks delicious. And yeah, you can leave us your comments down below if you try it and let us know how it goes. And we will see you next time.